All right, this is a story that is sure to make you smile. A small-town 82-year-old man dies leaving behind nearly $4 million. And no one even knew that he was rich. Geoffrey Holt came from humble beginnings and made a living as a mobile home groundskeeper in Hinsdale, New Hampshire. He lived a simple life with no TV, no computer, drove a mower instead of a car. And when he died, his will revealed a multi-million-dollar donation to his hometown. His best friend, Edwin Smokey Smith, knew of his fortune and kept his mouth shut. And he's one of the executors of Holt's estate. Edwin, good morning, sir. How are you doing?
Good morning, sir. I'm doing fine, except eating too much for turkey yesterday was a problem, but we're on it today.
I love that. Let's talk about your buddy there, because you knew the secret. You just kept your mouth shut like every good friend does. Your friend Geoffrey, almost 40 years. Tell us about the bond you two shared and what he was like.
Geoffrey was a very reserved individual. If he knew all the attention this was getting, he'd be very embarrassed. He'd have a little chuckle and not believe what was happening.
Edwin, talk to me about, as besties, you were privy to his finances and his investments, and he trusted you with his money. Were you aware he was going to leave this $3.8 million to the town? And if so, were you surprised?
I was sort of surprised, and I knew for the last several years, or a few years anyway, because he became incapacitated. He had dementia and was not able to take care of his own affairs. So in his trust, he had named me as the successor trustee. So when I was doing that duty, I found out that he did have a substantial sum of money, and I realized at that point that the town of Hinsdale was going to be the beneficiary.
Talk to me about why he decided to spend his money that way. What was it about the town that made it so special that he would, bequeath them his fortune?
I think primarily Geoffrey was married for a very short period early in his life. He had a sister. She was never married. He really had no direct descendants to leave this to. He had lived in Hinsdale for better than 40 years, and this was his home. This is what he had. This is why this is where he lived, and that's what he wanted to be remembered by, I guess. I was surprised that they got the whole amount. The whole amount came to the town of Hinsdale, but nonetheless, that's where Jeff knew things best. And he was, as I said, a rather shy man. He never ventured out too far.
Well, Smokey, talk to me about, because Geoffrey was your friend, now that the town has that money, are you like advocating for a plaque or a park dedication? Would this embarrass him, or is this something you feel like is necessary because of his donation to the city?
I think something has to be done so that why and how the town got this beneficial donation should be memorialized in some way. But I'm not sure what it should be at this point. I think we have to let it play out and see where this goes, and something will happen that will say this is what Geoffrey should be, where he should be remembered.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you this. You didn't ask my 2 cents, but I'm going to throw this out there. Anytime this man clearly loved his community of Hinsdale the way that he did, a scholarship that somehow continued to regenerate itself to those who give back to the community would be one of the best ways to honor Geoffrey, because clearly he loved the town. So there's something special happening there. And then you have a best friend that keeps his mouth shut about your fortune, didn't tell anybody, and then does the right thing by carrying it forward. Smokey, I have to tell you, this is one of the best holiday stories I've heard.
Thank you very much. This money is in trust. It's held by the New Hampshire Charitable Foundation, so the town only gets an amount every year, or has access to an amount every year. So this will be in perpetuity. This money will be available forever as long as we have things as we currently have them.
I love it.
This is something that's going to be there forever. It's going to be the Geoff Holt Fund, and that'll be a good thing that people will remember him from.
Smokey, that is absolutely fantastic. In this holiday season, can I ask you what your holiday wish is for people who may be watching right now?
I'd like to have people be more agreeable and not have such a defined line and divide it, and everybody has such a strong opinion that everybody has to concede something. That's the way life goes, and we've become very polarized, and everybody has their opinions and they don't want to hear anyone else. And I think we should listen to other people's opinions and work down the middle.
I can tell you something we all agree on, that there's a special kind of person that comes out of Hinsdale, New Hampshire. Thank you so much, Edwin Smokey Smith, for joining us this morning.
Thank you. You have a good day.
You too, sir.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.